Mama June's daughter Jessica Shannon and wife Cheyenne McCant split months after wedding. Mama June's daughter Jessica Chubbs Shannon, 29, and her wife Cheyenne McCant, 23, have called it quits. News reports the women tied the knot in February 2025 before filming their TV wedding for Mama June, From Not to Hot, that October. The nuptials aired on the May 15th finale. Jessica announced their split this week in a joint Facebook post with Cheyenne. She wrote, "As most of y'all can tell, me and Cheyenne are no longer together. We mutually decided that it was the best decision for both of us." Jessica continued, "Yes, we are still friends, and yes, we are both cordial with each other, but we are no longer in a relationship. We kindly ask that everyone be respectful during this time. Please don't send hate or negativity to either of us. This is already a difficult situation, and mean comments or unnecessary drama won't make it any easier." Shannon later took to Instagram Live to share more details. According to News, she said, "Stuff just doesn't work out. Stuff happens. There was a lot of stuff with me that I could have fixed. And I take 110% accountability. I know what I did was wrong. And that's why it happened." She shared, "There was hurt. We both cried. It was best just to talk through it. We both probably went through anger. We both were sad." Jessica said, "Cheyenne was nothing but good to me. I have nothing bad to say about her. I never have, and I told her I never will." She added that they are on good terms and that she plans to stay in touch with Cheyenne's niece Harper, whom they were taking care of. Jessica and Cheyenne have not filed for divorce yet. "We're not just gonna wake up and say we're automatically getting a divorce," she said. TMZ reports that Jessica is currently staying with her mom in Georgia. The site adds that the women started dating in 2022 and got engaged in 2024. Jessica Shannon splits from wife Cheyenne McCant 2 weeks after wedding airs on Mama June. Jessica Chubbs Shannon and wife Cheyenne McCant have announced they've ended their relationship only 2 weeks after their wedding was shown on Mama June Family Crisis. The Mama June and Here Comes Honey Boo Boo alum revealed via Facebook that her marriage is over. "As most of y'all can tell, me and Cheyenne are no longer together," Jessica, 29, wrote on June 2nd. Jessica tagged Cheyenne in her post and continued, "We mutually decided that it was the best decision for both of us." But Jessica insisted that she and her estranged wife are still friends and on good terms. "We are both cordial with each other, but we are no longer in a relationship," Jessica clarified. "We kindly ask that everyone be respectful during this time. Please don't send hate or negativity to either of us. This is already a difficult situation, and mean comments or unnecessary drama won't make it any easier." Jessica is the daughter of Mama June Shannon and the sister of Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, and the late Anna Marie Chickadee Cardwell. Jessica and Cheyenne, 23, started dating in 2022 and announced their engagement 2 years later. Jessica and Cheyenne legally wed in February 2025, but they filmed a second wedding ceremony for Mama June Family Crisis in October 2025. The former couple's second wedding aired during the show's Season 8 finale on May 15th. Prior to Jessica confirming her split from Cheyenne online, TMZ had reported that the pair was on the verge of divorcing. Sources told the website that Jessica and Cheyenne had just broken up earlier this week. The sources claimed the breakup was mutual and that both Jessica and Cheyenne saw it coming. There reportedly wasn't a single argument or incident that ended the pair's relationship. Jessica already moved out of her place with Cheyenne, according to TMZ, and has been staying at Mama June's house in Georgia. Honey Boo Boo's sister Pumpkin says she's earned nearly 6 figures on OnlyFans. Pumpkin has come a long way since Here Comes Honey Boo Boo. Alana Thompson's sister is all grown up and on OnlyFans, and she told us she's making a killing on the site. Inflation surged in May to the highest level since early 2023 as Iran war-related fuel costs worked their way through the broader economy. Overall, the yearly inflation rate rose to 4.2% in May from a year ago, up 0.5% from April. Inflation remains the major economic pain point regardless of who has to absorb it, said Peter Bukvar, Chief Investment Officer at One Point BFG Wealth. Heather Long, Chief Economist at Navy Federal Credit Union, said, "The frustration for many Americans is that so many of the basics are up in price right now. Gas, food, electricity, and medical care are all clear pain points that are above 3% inflation. This isn't just bad vibes about the economy," she added. Rising inflation comes as wage growth is falling. For the second month in a row, inflation surpassed wage growth, which was tracking at 3.4% in the most recent jobs report. That pace has slowed since late last year, when average hourly earnings were growing consistently at nearly 4%. On Wednesday, the Bureau of Labor Statistics announced separately that real average weekly earnings decreased 0.2% during May and 0.7% from a year ago. That's the biggest year-over-year decline in real earnings since February 2023, according to federal data. Asked about the data later Wednesday in the Oval Office, President Donald Trump replied, "I love it, the numbers were great. You know what I really love? I love the inflation," he continued. When the war is over, it's coming down. The index for energy rose 3.9% in May, after rising 3.8% in April and 10.9% in March, BLS said. The energy index accounted for over 60% of the overall numbers rise, it added. Core inflation, which excludes food and energy, rose 2.9% as expected. From the month before, it rose just 0.2%. The disparity between the core inflation figure and the overall 4.2% rate was due largely to the impact of energy costs. According to BLS, energy accounted for more than 60% of the total increase in prices over the month. Inflation appears contained within energy for now, wrote Mike Scordiels, head of U.S. economics at Truist Financial. Oil prices have risen 35% in the month since the United States and Israel attacked Iran in late February, although they are well off their highs for the year. U.S. crude oil briefly rose to more than $115 per barrel in early April. In turn, retail gasoline prices have fallen by 41 cents from their high this year. But consumers filling up at the pump are still paying almost 40% more on average than they did before the war began. Oil prices jumped again Wednesday more than 3% after Trump said he planned to attack Iran again, very hard. Some price categories that saw the largest jumps in the month were communication, airline fares, medical care, personal care, and recreation, BLS said. Conversely, the indexes for motor vehicle insurance, household furnishings and operations, and new vehicles saw price decreases in May, it added. The agency also highlighted price decreases in a number of critical food categories, such as dairy, which fell 0.6% in May, and the cheese category, where there was a 2.9% decline. The meats, poultry, fish, and eggs index decreased 0.2% over the month, BLS said. The price of prescription drugs also fell 0.9% month over month. But this short list of price declines will likely offer little comfort to consumers. Since the start of the war, economists have predicted that it would take several months for higher energy costs to work their way through the supply chain and down to retail prices, the last stop on the line. Energy prices could also continue to spill over into other categories of goods in the months ahead. But it's not just gas that is threatening to push consumer prices even higher this summer. Tariffs elbowed their way back into the headlines, J.P. Morgan chief U.S. economist Michael Farrelly said recently, referring to a wave of duties Trump proposed for products from 60 countries. Those tariffs of at least 10% could affect imports from critical trading partners such as China, Taiwan, the European Union, Canada, and Mexico. The proposed tariffs have dozens of exemptions built in, and they have not been finalized yet. Nonetheless, even the proposals alone could affect imports of some apparel, appliances, and other household goods. Cheyenne McCant responds after Mama June Shannon implies that she married Jessica Shannon for money. "Tell me where this money is." Jessica Shannon's soon-to-be ex-wife Cheyenne McCant insists that she didn't marry the reality TV star for money, despite her mother-in-law Mama June Shannon implying as much in a fired-up live on social media this week. As The Ashley previously reported, Jessica took to Facebook on Tuesday to reveal that she and Cheyenne have decided to split after 4 years together, more than a year of marriage, and just weeks after their wedding special aired on Mama June Family Crisis. While June has been historically critical of her daughter's relationship with Cheyenne, she took to the comment section of Jessica's breakup announcement to defend the couple amid allegations that they had faked their marriage or were faking their breakup for money. "Look guys, this is very real. They didn't get married for ratings. They got married February last year and had a wedding in October," June wrote. "Y'all have to realize sometimes things don't work out, and people decided to go their separate ways." Despite initially keeping her opinions on the couple's split to herself, an angry June took to TikTok Live just days later insisting quite loudly that she had not contributed to her daughter's split from Cheyenne, and suggesting that Cheyenne was with Jessica for financial reasons. I mean, if your child was in a relationship, are you the problem? Are you the thing? June shouted on social media. Jessica never really came to any of us about the problems with Jessica, and Cheyenne never. Like, Cheyenne felt that my money is my money, and also Jessica's money is my money. And we did feel for a little while when they got together. Just like I have with my daughter Lauren, Pumpkin Shannon's boyfriend Darren Kitchens, just like I have with anybody else that, people may not have been here for the right reasons, June continued, adding that Jessica was very protective of her relationship with Cheyenne and was careful not to reveal things to her family that may have made them not like Cheyenne. June insisted that, while she may not have agreed with everything Jessica and Cheyenne did in their relationship, she supported them, but faults Jessica and Cheyenne for not coming around the Shannon family enough for them to get to know Cheyenne. On Thursday, Cheyenne took to Facebook to respond to the allegations of there being a financial motivation behind her marriage to Jessica, while also providing some more clarity as to why she and Jessica actually called it quits. "Yes, I left and asked Jessie for a divorce," Cheyenne wrote. "There's nothing bad to say about Jessie at all. It just became too much for me, and that's okay. And trust me, I know what some of y'all say because y'all remind me all the time that I was only in it for the money. If anyone can tell me where this money is, please let me know." While Cheyenne went on to admit on Facebook that things that happened and were said on social media had played a role in her and Jessica's decision to split, she assured fans that she and her get along fine and that there's no hate between them. Cheyenne also clarified that she doesn't want her daughter Harper to be on the show. "Growing up in the public, I just isn't what I want for her," Cheyenne wrote. "I want her to have a real childhood, away from all the negativity and mean comments that come with social media." In another post to Facebook on Thursday, Cheyenne gave more details about her breakup with Jessica. "I love Jessie, and I truly wish things could have turned out differently. Not every day was bad, obviously. If it had been, we never would have spent 4 years together or tried so hard to work through everything," she wrote. "We both made mistakes, and we both fought for the relationship, but there are some behaviors and situations that eventually become too much for anyone to carry. No one should be expected to continually accept things that damage their peace, their trust, or their well-being," Cheyenne continued. "Maybe Jessie is stronger than I am in that department. Maybe she was more accustomed to certain things because of how she grew up, I don't know. What I do know is that we will never stop being there for each other, and I will always want the best for her. At some point, though, you have to accept that love alone isn't enough to overcome everything. I have no desire to argue, attack anyone, or go back and forth on social media. The truth is what it is, and those who lived it know what really happened." On Friday, Cheyenne posted to Facebook to let her fans know that she's unbothered by all the comments being made about her by haters or a certain loudmouth mother-in-law too busy enjoying my life to worry about opinions that don't pay my bills, she wrote. "Not everyone will understand me, and that's okay. I wasn't made to fit everyone's expectations. I was made to live my life the way that makes me happy." As for June suggesting on TikTok that Cheyenne may not have been with Jessica for the right reasons, this isn't the first time she shared this take publicly. As viewers may remember, June made similar comments on a July 2025 episode of her family's WeTV show, even telling husband Justin Stroud at one point that Cheyenne was probably outspending Jessica's money. "Cheyenne is, controlling," June claimed on the episode, later alleging that every time Jessica gets paid, Cheyenne wants to go to the local Walmart to indulge in some shopping. "You can't save and keep thinking about your future if all you're doing is spending as fast as you're making it," June said, despite the blatant hypocrisy. Watch a clip from June's heated TikTok live rant below. Jessica Chubbs Shannon and wife Cheyenne split 8 months after TV wedding. Here comes honey boo boo alum. Jessica Chubbs Shannon and wife Cheyenne McCant have called it quits 8 months after their televised wedding. "As most of y'all can tell, me and Cheyenne are no longer together," Shannon, 29, wrote via Facebook on Tuesday, June 2nd, tagging her now ex in the post. "We mutually decided that it was the best decision for both of us," Shannon continued. "Yes, we are still friends, and yes, we are both cordial with each other, but we are no longer in a relationship. We kindly ask that everyone be respectful during this time. Please don't send hate or negativity to either of us. This is already a difficult situation, and mean comments or unnecessary drama won't make it any easier." Jessica, the daughter of reality star Mama June Shannon, and sister of Alana Honey Boo Boo Thompson, Lauren Pumpkin Shannon, and the late Anna Marie Chickadee Cardwell, legally married McCant, 23, in February 2025. The pair later filmed a second wedding for Mama June Family Crisis in October 2025. The wedding footage aired during the Season 8 finale on May 15. Jessica and McCant began dating in 2022 and announced their engagement in 2024. TMZ was first to report the news of their split, citing sources who claimed that the couple would soon begin the divorce process. In a follow-up Instagram Live on Tuesday, Jessica opened up about what went wrong in her relationship with McCant. "Stuff just doesn't work out. Stuff happens," the elementary school teacher said. "There was a lot of stuff with me that I could have fixed. And I take 110% accountability. I know what I did was wrong. And that's why it happened. There was hurt. We both cried. It was best just to talk through it," Jessica admitted. "Anger is part of getting over it. We both probably went through anger. We both were sad." Mama June's daughter Pumpkin files for divorce from husband Josh. Jessica reiterated that she remains on good terms with McCant and planned to stay in touch with her niece Harper. "Cheyenne was nothing but good to me," she said. "I have nothing bad to say about her. I never have, and I told her I never will." Though the pair have split, Jessica confirmed that they have yet to file any divorce paperwork. "We're not just gonna wake up and say we're automatically getting a divorce," she explained. Days before the breakup, Jessica took to Instagram to share a photo of herself wearing matching pink onesies with McCant on their wedding day. "I think we should get matching onesies, baby," she wrote in the caption.